Shadows creeping where time will hide. BTN or
What's up, y'all? This is Jonathan Lippy, Beyond the Harmony, BeyondTheHarmony.com. And for today's BTNH Archaeology, RC Thugster dug this one up from the Wayback Machine. He says this is a DubCNN article. It's got the audio and the interview. It's estimated to be from May 20th, 2004. And he found this audio from a still working BTNH board link on the Wayback Machine. And he says it's a bone nerd interview, and it's good, and it's vintage responses, not typical questions.
What's the deal? How you doing?
What's up, Bizzy?
All right, man. How's it shaking out there, man?
Man, everything's cool. I just spoke to Crazy Bone last week.
Wonderful.
Yeah, he told me about the album and possibly doing a duo album with you.
Oh, he said that he was going to do a duo album with me?
He said he was thinking about it because I told him, why don't you guys make an album together? He said, like, yeah, me and Bizzy are thinking of doing something.
Yeah, we had talked about it, you know, for a quick second. Me and Lazy actually went and did one.
Could you tell us about that? How much have you recorded?
You know how I go, man. We linked up with the family. You know, me and Lay got together. You know, what's up, you want to put something together? Yeah, I had just got out of jail. I, you know, did a couple of days on tour with him. And he was like, let's do some stuff. I'm like, all right, cool, let's do it. Shit, when we did it, put it together in 3 weeks. We mixing and mastering it right now as we speak.
Damn.
All is well, man, in the battlefield.
That's tight on. So, what's the first single gonna be?
We looking at Up and Down. We looking at a song called Up and Down. Kelly Robinson, Freddie Tiffany, Alter Ego. You know, so I'm having a little fun. The album is more of a celebration of life. So we looking at something to put out like just real fun, just really enjoying each other, enjoying the freedom of being off of Ruthless and doing our thing and doing our solo stuff and owning our own company. So Up and Down will probably be the first thing.
So who's gonna distribute the album? CROSSROADS, right?
Yeah, Cot is distributing that record in particular, though it's also going under Seventh Sign Records as well.
Okay, that's tight, man. So,
yeah, we go. Yeah.
So what's up with the rumors I've been hearing? Damiza told me that you guys might be hooking up with Dre to sign a contract.
Oh, man, well, you know, I think those rumors come more over on the Crazy Bone side. Because I really don't know nothing about it. You know, nobody really has come to me and asked me nothing about signing to anybody. I've just been really just doing my Seventh Sign Records deal with Universal, and that's really the only thing that I've been into at this point. But you know, I'm always there. I didn't hear that rumor though.
Damn. Yeah, because I asked him about it too. He said like he got people talking to him to ask him if we get that done.
Yeah, well, ain't nobody talking to me, baby.
Damn. They always leave you out of it.
It's leaving me out of it. I wanted to be on the Mariah Carey song, man. They ain't even tell me where they were going, man. Left me out in the cold, man.
Damn, it's fucked up.
It's bad, man. A lot of people hear a lot of bad things about me, man, not showing up, man. It don't even be about that half the time. Don't nobody be telling me.
What's the reason?
The crowd be screaming. It just be the crowd be screaming so loud when I get on stage that, man, it's ear deafening. You know what I'm saying? And I love to hear it and I love to be there, but if I don't know that I'm supposed to be there, then there's nothing I can do, you know?
Yeah.
I be watching TV like everybody else, like, damn, where Bizzy at?
Oh.
I be doing the same shit too. Me and my manager be sitting back like, well, damn, our phones is still on. I don't think they turned their phones off.
Yeah.
We checking our numbers, making sure the phone company didn't cut off our phones because we was like wondering why we didn't get a call. Yeah, he finally got it. And it took me a minute to get there, but I'm glad you got the punchline.
Yeah. Tell us more about the album you're doing with Lazy then.
Well, that's the little duet thing. Like I told you, a celebration of life. The basic thing, the real concentration, what we're doing right now under Seventh Sign Records is we're putting out Alpha and Omega. It's a solo album with Bizzy Bone and the Seventh Sign regime. And we're also putting a movie out with the CD. Yeah, exactly. So people can go in there and see me, a featured film starring Bizzy, and learn a lot about me, and sort of a documentary type, in up close and personal, in-depth look at what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying, as an artist, and what it takes to make it in this business in the last 13 years, like I have.
Yeah.
We put at least $400,000 or $500,000 into this project. So it's looking as if we're going to get a great turnout.
Yeah, I hope so, man. You're like one of the greatest artists that you've worked with. So many greats, Tupac, Biggie, everybody.
Oh yeah, man. We're some of the last ones still standing, and it's about longevity. We put out hot stuff, up-to-date stuff, and just keep the music beautiful, man, and always have a message and something to talk about, and really formulate and build a relationship with the listener.
Yeah. Tell us about the movie you're going to put out.
Well, it's an up-close. It's Alpha and Omega, the motion picture, as well as with the album. So it's really an album and a movie and soundtrack, but we're going to put it out on CD and give the movie away for free. So people can run into the stores and see the extra value, of course.
Yeah.
So it's really an up-close personal about Bizzy, where I'm from, all the deaths that are happening in my family.
Damn.
The stuff that never got mentioned.
What's happening?
When CROSSROADS came out,
Yeah.
it was never about any of my family members.
Oh.
I've had a lot of my own family members die, and a lot of my own people have died. And it hasn't been televised. It hasn't been publicized. So it's a lot of things going on with Bizzy that the people don't know. And we're kind of, instead of just laying back and saying, you know what, if people really want to know, they can come find out, we're giving it to them. We're showing them what it is actually taking to stay in this game amidst all of the rumors and all of the put out the group rumors,
Yeah.
and all of those other things. We're answering all questions and letting people know we're here to stay. And it ain't too many people out there that can hold a candlestick next to me when it comes to get behind that mic. And we're taking on all challenges. And that's also a stance that we're taking as well. You're going to respect me as an artist. And you're going to know how good I actually am, because I work too hard for you not to. So let me show you the whole thing. And that's what it's basically about.
Yeah. Because I noticed that when Easy was around, everything looked cool with you guys. As soon as he died, passed away, rest in peace, things started going wrong. What happened?
Well, you know what, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I signed a contract with Easy when I was 17 years old. I'm glad that he took me out of the streets, and I thank God, and I thank him as well. Him and anything around him. But at the same time, it looks okay because we're drunk, out of our mind, and we're high, out of our mind. Not just smoking a little bit of bud. I'm talking about smoking until you're unconscious. Not just drinking one bottle of liquor, but 4 bottles of liquor apiece. Back when the liver was fresh and young and good, you could do that.
Yeah.
So, and then after he died, it was more like, it was so much of our money that was taken, that it was like, okay, let us wake up and try to see if we can't find someone who can get our money for us. So that became another struggle.
Yeah.
And in the midst of all of that, and in the midst of the hoopla, I tore the group completely apart. And that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, we still friends, but as far as it's business, we can't have fun anymore. Like Bone Thugs and Harmony cannot just go into the studio and go have some fun anymore.
Damn.
We all four cannot just, and it's that fucking stupid that we all can't just go into the studio and go have a great time.
Yeah. But you and Lazy go together well, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. When we see each other, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But right now, it's all about the business.
Oh.
The only thing I can really, really say is if you ask me to be at your show, and you call me, and you get in touch with myself, my people, you can put money on I'll be there. I can only promise me. I cannot promise anyone else. It's sort of like a basketball team.
Yeah.
You'd never catch Kobe Bryant, Gary Payton, Karl Malone, and Shaquille O'Neal with the same contract.
Yeah.
Everyone has separate agreements.
Yeah.
Everyone is treated as an individual, i.e., treated as an individual, because it ain't all about the money, but it is all about the money.
Yeah.
So So, you know, by us never being in a position to be treated as individuals, now that we're acting like individuals, they're saying the group is split up. And it's perpetuated itself with the group, to the group, whereas the group is saying, okay, I guess we're split up.
Mm-hmm.
But really, everybody is just being accountable for their own business.
Yeah.
That's really all it is.
Oh.
Everyone's handling and controlling their own company. So they can own their own. Because, well, 13 years in the game, if you can't own your own at this point, then why even be in the game this long? You've had your run, fuck it. So, we need to own our own. That's the only reason to stay into the game. Thuggish, Ruggish Bone, Crossroads, For the Love of Money, Days of Our Lives, all of these songs our children get no money off of.
Damn.
That was all taken by Rufus.
Yeah.
Taken. I didn't say given. Not by myself. So now it's a kind of a different story, and we're just establishing new frontier. We've already laid groundwork.
Yeah.
Now it's time to establish our own frontier.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah, I feel you, homie.
That's right, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, because, I spoke to MC Wen, and he told me that when you guys both were on Ruthless, they tried to keep you guys away from each other. They were, like, telling him that Bone doesn't want to do songs with him, and they were telling you guys the same thing.
Yeah, well, that's that whole divide and conquer, because Ren has been with Ruthless so long, they're like, oh shit, he's going to give these guys the scoop.
Damn.
We got to keep him the fuck away from them, because Ren is going to tell Bone Thugs and Harmony all the dirt on Ruthless and all the ways that they've done him.
Yeah.
And we're going to learn from that and turn it around and make it good for ourselves. So instead of letting us better ourselves, Ruthless, being the evil, demented company that they were while working with Bone Thugs and Harmony,
Yeah.
did everything that they could to keep us suppressed. It's sort of like a female who doesn't want to let go
Yeah.
of a man. She gonna do anything she can.
Yeah.
Scratch, claw, fight, throw the baby in your face, take you to court, call up the homies to fuck you up. Any and everything to keep you. The only thing that has actually happened is you've solidified my decision
Yeah.
to never come back and never turn my back again. Ruthless was like the worst baby mama you could ever have in your entire life.
Damn.
And guess what? The baby ain't even yours. She just putting it on you because the motherfucker's light skin. Huh? Figure that.
Fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up. So when you finally get swabbed up and you get the DNA test and you find out, i.e., paperwork, you don't have to be with this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And you wake up, the only thing that, can be done is a motherfucker throw their hands up and say, well, I tried. I got as much out of them as I could.
Yeah.
And she made millions. She sold the publishing off for millions. But
Yeah.
Bizzy Bone's kids don't get to eat off of that.
How many kids you got?
Right now, we're working on 7.
Damn, there's so many. How old are you, Bizzy?
27. Yeah, I'm relatively young, man. I'm going to come out there and show y'all what a real hip-hop artist is supposed to do.
Yeah.
I've never been able to go overseas yet because no one was really talking to me the way they needed to speak to me.
Damn.
They more or less trusted the rest of the group members in Ruthless Records to bring me there. And by them being a little bit behind on the industry and not knowing what's going on as far as right away, they didn't know that Bizzy was suing Ruthless.
Yeah.
They didn't know that Bizzy was kicked out of Bone Thugs and Harmony. They didn't know that, so they expected me to be there, not even knowing the stories about me being actually kicked out of the group by the members, them giving me paperwork, like I was David Ruffin, and me suing Ruthless and winning. So that when they get out there, what they would say is, oh, well, Bizzy couldn't make it. Instead of, we put him out of the group because they didn't want to hear that, "Aw," from the crowd.
Yeah.
That is the real. When you talk to me, you're going to get the real. When you see me, you're going to get the real. When you hear me, you're going to get the real.
Okay. Can you tell us about your solo album? What's that called?
Okay, Alpha and Omega. and that is what we're putting out with the movie. And what we're doing is we're taking it back to the realness. And what we're doing is we got something. It's the seventh sign vibe. It's the beginning and the ending. I put together this album through many years of hard-earned struggle, blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
So this is my blood, sweat, and tears. This is better than Heaven's Movie. It's better than The Gift. It's a whole nother level.
Damn. Who's handling the production?
Yours truly. Yours truly.
Damn, I didn't know you produced.
Well, yeah, I have here and there. I did one song on Heaven's Movie. I did like 3 songs on The Gift, and now I'm doing the majority of this production because I know it's me, but it still has to be good. So I can only come with good stuff.
Yeah.
I can't come with with the bullshit.
Yeah.
So it took me a minute to make sure I have my skills groomed to the point of where my raps are.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're at where we need to be, and people are going to be very, very surprised at what they hear. They're going to be very surprised, and we're going to make sure that we get some albums out and some snippets to you so you can be surprised as well, because we need you guys out there to really help push.
Man, we're going to help you any way we can.
That's what we need. We don't need to build this bridge for a second. This needs to be something that lasts long, to where you need any help where I'm at, I got you. Do not worry about it, and vice versa.
I will do that. I will do anything in my power to help you, homie.
That's a wonderful thing, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be able to speak to you, and I can't wait till you get this out to my people, because they've never been able to hear what I had to say.
Yeah.
I've been blackballed with duct tape over my mouth.
Damn.
Because what I'm telling you right now is very scary.
Yeah. I'm gonna let them hear this real shit. So, do you still smoke weed?
No, not really, man. I now I've been so busy.
Yeah.
That, at a club, I've been, here, won't you tap on this blunt? I might tap on the blunt every now and then, but right now, where my mind is, I haven't been drinking. I've been off the bottle, battling the bottle, because that's something I don't want to do. So, as far as smoking bud, that really isn't me no more. I'm really so much more into my music than I ever was, that it takes my thoughts and all of my time and concentration.
Yeah, so you ain't gonna be making no weed songs?
Oh yeah, you gonna get you one. Oh yeah, we're not saying that it doesn't happen.
Alright,
It's just that that's not gonna be my best song any longer.
Alright.
If you catch my drift.
Yeah, I feel you. So what kind of topics will you touch on the new album?
Well, we tell them on the album that we're not afraid, that we would die for you, that murder is out of control.
Yeah.
That Capo got murdered. That the streets mothered me. That I love my niggas. That thug world, we living in the thug world. We also telling them, you know what I'm saying, I got a little something to say about when the lights turn off and you're with that special one that you want to spend time with at the moment. We telling them all in together now.
Yeah.
Damn, what is the woman that I love doing to me? We tell them that, and we let them know at the end, all we want you to do is sit back, relax, and have a puff or two, because all we really want to do is get high with you.
Tight. Alright, man. Do you still mess with the Ouija board, or that's part of the past?
Yeah, well, you know what, that game left a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
It left while we were thinking about it. It was still never a part of our knapsack, was never in the backpack.
Yeah.
Never next to the Hennessy. That was something that was played as, I guess I was 15 years old. The rest of the guys were about 17, 18, 19. And it was something that was played in our youth and an experimentation. And we took that experience of it and left, because the last thing that the Ouija board told me to do was take in a cult.
Yeah.
After it said that, I ended its lifespan with me.
Yeah.
And I never touched it again.
Alright, cool. So, do you still fuck with Majesty?
Mr. Majesty, you know, he went straight gospel rap. You know, it was a couple of murders in the seventh sign, And, you know, my little brother got murdered, unfortunately. My lieutenant got murdered, unfortunately.
Damn.
And, you know, he went gospel. Oh, yeah, you're going to hear all about this on the new album and on the new movie. That have been happening, that Bizzy has been going through, that people are wondering, why is Bizzy's style changing?
Yeah.
Why does it sound like Bizzy is so aggressive?
Mm.
Why is it seems like Bizzy isn't in sync. It's just I'm living a street life.
Yeah.
And I'm still in the street. I don't live in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I still live in Ohio.
Yeah.
I'm still here. I'm still thuggish ruggish. Like for real. Ducking and shit. Motherfuckers is shooting.
Damn.
I'm switching cars and shit. It's serious. So I need to be able to bring that. That's why people are still feeling Bizzy, and they will not let Bizzy go down without a fight. And I refuse. They're going to have to kill me. They'll never take me alive. You can believe that shit.
Oh, I hope they'll never kill you, man. So, would you have Tony C do something for you? Do you still talk to him?
Well, you know, Tony C, he's so crazy, man. I'm going to tell you what happened to Tony C. Tony C did a lot of work on Eternal that he didn't get a lot of credit for. Yeah, he always thinks that somebody is going to rob him, that somebody's going to take something from him.
Yeah.
So he's quick to say certain things that he really don't mean at the time, as long as he gets his money. You know, but I didn't go with Tony C on this one because I needed as much production room as I could. And I also have a team of producers that I work with, Chase the Cat, Studio Rat, K-Row, different producers that I work with that are on the team that are phenomenal. That's their only job.
Yeah.
So I couldn't negate them any longer. And with this new team that we got, Double R, you know, Seven Sign, IMG Distribution, the Universal Distribution, we putting out movies, Seven Sign Films. I mean, with this new level that we're on right now, that I'm on, it just, I didn't have enough room for him this time. But it doesn't mean I won't holler.
All right, cool. So, because he told me that DJ Unique stole some of his stuff and put his credit on it, on the East.
Well, you know, that was strictly a production thing. And the only thing I know was on Creeping on the Come Up, I did most of those beats. So if anybody, you know, wants to pitch a bitch, I should be bitching.
Damn, what songs did you produce on Creeping on the Come Up?
Oh, I hummed out all the songs. Fucking No Surrender. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's my favorite song, man.
Oh, man, I hummed that shit. All of the songs on Creeping on the Come Up. I did all the songs on Creeping on the Come Up as far as the production with a brother named Kenny. Kenny McLeod.
Yeah,
that's
Kenny.
How that went down.
Yeah, what's he up to now?
Oh, me and Kenny, I was just in L.A. We did a little song against B2K, so they was talking like I was just a sign for him, so we did a little diss song for him, made him look like little boys. Man, come on, man, what I look like signing them little kids? Man, can you imagine me signing them? The Ruthless can't handle me. You think them kids can handle me? I'll be in jail for something I really ain't want to do.
Yeah, so do you want to add anything else up? Because I don't want to be...
Nah, man, just Saturn Sign, you know what I'm saying? We banging that Saturn Sign all the way in Europe, from Columbus, Ohio to Europe, Cleveland, all of that. I know where I'm from, Bone Thugs in Harmony. Shit, rest in peace, my little brother Capo, and that's how we ride.